Hey everyone, it's Ron from Sacred Cross, and I know a lot of people are probably wondering what made me get back into my guitar and do some writing and playing songs and that type of thing. And I just thought I'd put a short video on here just to kind of show an explanation, what's been happening in my life and what I've been kind of dealing with. And so for the longest time, I haven't been playing my guitar because I had after the COVID shot, I noticed that something was happening with my hands, and I could see that in my pointer finger, my index finger, and this is the hand that I fret with. So when I'm playing my guitar, this is the hand that I do all the scales and all the riffing and that type of stuff. And this finger, the first finger, is very stiff up on by my second knuckle there, my second joint. And so it making it very hard for me to play the way I used to play and do a lot of the riffs and type of things that I used to do, like the sweep picking and the arpeggio type stuff, because I have to bend my hand a certain way, my finger a certain way, to get that. That's the way I had taught myself how to play, and so now I'm kind of getting back into the groove of playing and trying to reteach myself how to play again using the stiff finger. Now with my picking hand, it's okay. It doesn't affect my wrist or my fingers here or anything like that. And you can see on my pinky, if I put my pinky up here, so you see that big bump there? That's kind of the same thing compared to my other pinky here, right? You see how that's all messed up? So it doesn't affect my picking hand. You can see my pinky is kind of a mess there. So I can still pick and I can still use my thumb to do the pinch harmonics and my palm for the muting and all that kind of stuff. But this one is really affected when I do my fretting. So I can play at about 80% with this hand right now. And I'm trying to exercise it. And I'm believing the Lord will heal my finger and bring it back to 100% to where it was, to where I can really do some my regular style playing and do my regular riffs and stuff like that. So now I've noticed that, when I came across AI and I noticed that I can work with AI and I can just do a riff or a quick rhythm type thing, or I can punch in or tell it a prompt and I can be very specific in a prompt. And because I'm very well versed in music and understand the key changes and scales and, where the song structure, first, second verse, bridge, all this type of stuff that you do with music, I can actually punch all that in and I can have it build me a pretty specific song uh, if I want to, like with Words Wise or whatever, right? And then with the music, I'll get what I ask, but to get kind of a more specific sound, a lot of times I've got to run it a few times to get that sound that I want, because it'll always give you a couple of different options, selections, outputs. So it'll take your prompt and then prompt out like two different outputs, and it'll be exactly the same that you like what you've asked for it to do, but it'll be some slight variations, right? And then I listen, and then I go, okay, I want to make a change here, I want to make a change there, and I re-prompt it and I tell it to do some stuff. So running my fretting hand, doing some scales, and that is easy because I put my finger flat, right, when I'm running that scale, and I'm barring the whole thing down on that finger. But now, if I wanted to do some fancier stuff, like, and for me to make that bend like that, my finger had to be bent like this, and to run up the scale that way, and that was playing a blues pentatonic scale, and that's a little bit more difficult. So that's kind of what I'm working on. So you're going to hear some weird sounding, probably mistakes in my videos as I'm exercising and stuff because of that. And again, I'm exercising it, and I'm hoping over the next little while, as I continue with it, I'm going to regenerate my finger and hopefully bring it back to where it was or at least the Lord will heal it, or I will learn a new way to play and get the sounds that I wanted using different techniques, just like the Def Leppard drummer did when he lost his arm. He didn't give up. He kept going and relearned his instrument, playing the drums without an arm. So I believe that I'm going to replay again, relearn, and play again to 100% caliber where I was uh, by exercising and working on the guitar again. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, and that's what I'm doing. So just a little explanation on that. I hope you're enjoying the songs, and I'm going to continue writing. I'm enjoying it again. It's nice to have that there and learn all that as well. A little bit of programming there, and I'm really hoping to combine my personal riffs and my personal stuff in with the AI and getting more and more of it to sound more like my playing rather than just a prompt of me telling it what to play and using what's been stored on the computer banks. So, yeah, look for some more upcoming videos, and we'll see you in the next one.